So as somebody who's been in the COD scene since I started back in Call of Duty 4, I can say with full confidence, with proper confidence, that we are in the worst era of Call of Duty, even more so than the jetpack CODs. Any of you that have been around the channel for a while, you guys know I did not enjoy Advanced Warfare multiplayer all that much. And Infinite Warfare multiplayer I thought was complete trash. I did not enjoy it. I thought Infinite Warfare had a great campaign. Zombies was solid. I thought the Exo Zombies was great. And Advanced Warfare, I thought the campaign was okay, but I did not enjoy those multiplayers. But I can say we are in the worst era right now because of Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, terrible campaign. The supply drops were complete bullshit, but Black Ops 3 was a fantastic Call of Duty. Man, I made videos telling people they need to put some respect on Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, great Call of Duty, even with the jetpacks, great Call of Duty multiplayer all day long, every day, and the zombies was great. There's one thing that I'm absolutely fascinated by with the Call of Duty community, and that is the COD cycle. Now, you see some repeat offenders year after year. Every single time we get a new Call of Duty just before it's coming out, it's going to be the greatest Call of Duty ever. The game drops. It is the best Call of Duty ever. Top 5 Call of Duty, top 3 Call of Duty, and then a month later or 2 months later, it is the worst Call of Duty ever made, or it's one of the worst Call of Duties ever made, and the Call of Duty that we got the year before that they were dogging on, all of a sudden now that was great. Take me back there, they say. Take me back to those days, man. We had it good. We were eating good in that Call of Duty I was trashing all year long. Now, I've said this in a few recent videos that we're seeing it way worse this time than we did in previous CODs. Like, people are reminiscing about Vanguard and how great that was, talking about Modern Warfare 2019. Take me back. The greatest COD since it dropped, Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Window, Slob, Claymore, Time Limit Warfare, Elephant Feet, Horse Feet, whatever the fuck. Modern Warfare, take me back, man. It's the greatest COD ever. You know, people reminiscing about Black Ops 4, as well as Modern Warfare Deuce in Cold War. I feel like we're seeing it a little worse this time around because there's a little extra fatigue there. Modern Warfare Deuce, you got to think, that wasn't well received at all. Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half is basically just a DLC to that game. Same UI, same streaks, same guns, same everything, man. All OG MWIII maps on launch. I feel like that just helped people to get bored of the game a hell of a lot quicker. Along with all the other horseshit we got to deal with these modern CODs, I think it just helped people to get to that place a lot quicker. So it's hitting, the COD cycle is hitting them worse than we've seen it in the past. Even when we were back in Vanguard, man, people were reminiscing about Cold War and shit too. Modern Warfare 2019 at that time. Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half is just a DLC to Modern Warfare Deuce, but it's a DLC if Infinity Ward actually listened to the community just a little bit. So I think we're seeing it a little bit worse than we've seen it in years past, but I think it can be explained. I think there's two main reasons why we see the Call of Duty cycle so much, especially this year though. I think people are quick to forget what the matchmaking was like with these games when these games were in their prime. Like, they'll come to me now and they'll be like, yo bro, go jump on Black Ops 4. It's so much fun. It's so casual. Well, yeah, it's fun now because all the sweats have moved on to the newer games. I remember Black Ops 4 when it was in its prime, man, and up until that point, that was the sweatiest COD we've ever seen. That was skill-based matchmaking hell back in Black Ops 4. Of course, when you go back and you play it now, years after the fact, it's going to be a lot more casual. You're going to feel like you can breathe out there in those lobbies, of course, because they dial back the matchmaking after a new Call of Duty comes out, and then they dial it back a little bit more after the next one comes out, and they dial it back a little bit more. So yeah, dude, when you go back to Black Ops 4 right now, or even Modern Warfare 2019 right now, it's not a reflection of what we saw when that game was in its prime. Every Call of Duty has a potential for greatness. It doesn't matter how bad that Call of Duty was, even if it's, whatever your opinion, is the worst Call of Duty ever made, that game still has potential for greatness because the foundation is still there. The problem is we got too many of these bitch ass suits making all the decisions, making the wrong decisions, fucking with the formula. But every single one of these games has a potential for greatness. That Call of Duty formula, the silky smooth gunplay, the tight maps, the streaks, no other game does it like Call of Duty. And I think the other main reason why we see the Call of Duty cycle as much as we do is because we get a new Call of Duty every single fucking year, man. And every single year, especially with these modern games, it comes with these modern problems. So when you're looking back at the game that you got the year before, it is now finished when you're playing this new game that just dropped a month ago, right? You're looking at that last game and it's got all its maps, it's got all its weapons, it's been tuned, it's been tweaked, and all of a sudden now they dial back the matchmaking in that game. So people are looking back at that game and they're like, oh dude, that wasn't so bad. Look at what we got now. Sbmm hellhole, EOMM shit show. You got all the cringy sweats abusing all the bullshit in the newest game, and you're playing every single one of these cringy sweats abusing that cheese in an incomplete game. Like, you remember back in Black Ops 4, we had a ton of recycled content, but we didn't have much content at all with that game. They scrapped the campaign for Blackout for 1. A lot of the maps we got in that game were remakes, remasters, variants. Like, where was the original content in that game too? Now, I'm not saying Black Ops 4 was a bad game. I'm just pointing out the reality of the situation. People are looking back at it now and you're seeing all the maps that it's got now, and it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking in it anymore, and now people think it's the greatest Call of Duty ever. Well, I don't really agree. All you guys that have been around the channel for a while, you know that I have my beefs with that game. But it did some things that I really liked as well too. So is it the best game we've gotten since it dropped? I'm seeing a lot of people out here talking about this now. Black Ops 4 to Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. What is the best COD multiplayer we've gotten in that time? Shit, I just seen a nerd actually. I was recommending some video from some YouTuber I've never heard of before, and I was kind of getting bored watching. I was about to turn off the video, to be honest. Like, I had no interest in the video anymore at that point. But I was just going through the comment section just real quick, just before I clicked off the video, just to see what people were saying. And I seen some nerd. There's a nerd that I put on a bench a while back, like weeks ago, maybe months ago. This dude, he was all butthurt because I said something about his favorite Call of Duty he didn't agree with. So he started spamming my comment section with all this toxicity. So I put his bitch ass on a bench. And he's still out here butthurt as hell at me. He's bringing me up in everybody's comment section. And I seen him bring my name up under this video. I was like, what the fuck? This dude is still talking about me. And he's telling people that when Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half first dropped, I was saying that this was the greatest Call of Duty ever. Even though I made reviews and first impressions and shit, telling people not to buy this game. But I pointed out some of the good that it did with its multiplayer. Those zombies is shit. The campaign is a fucking joke. Like, I point out the bad with the game, and I also point out the good with the game. But he says that, like, all I do now is just absolutely hate on the game, like it's the worst Call of Duty ever. Both of these things are not true. Actually, since I started uploading commentaries on this channel, I get a lot of hate because I don't get caught up in that novelty and in that honeymoon, and I just break it down for what it is, the truth about the game from day one, or I try to the best of my abilities. I try not to get caught up in that honeymoon while everybody else is out here talking about how it's, oh my god, it's amazing. I'm like, look man, yeah, this is really good. They did a good job with this shit, but we still got this and this. This absolutely sucks. That's horse shit. I can't believe they made this change that no one asked for. Like, I get a lot of hate because I don't absolutely dick ride these games when they're brand new. I really try not to get caught up in that honeymoon hype like a lot of other people do. But the shills were out here saying that Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half was the best multiplayer since Black Ops 3, and I made a couple of videos agreeing with them. And I think it's really close, man. Like, if I were to break down what is the best COD multiplayer we've gotten since Black Ops 4 to now, it is definitely up there for me. But maybe I'll save all that for a future video, because this commentary is already getting kind of long. I'm not trying to take up your guys' whole night on one video. But I don't know, maybe in my next video, I'll break that all down. Black Ops 4 to now, what I liked about these games, what I didn't like about them, what I think is the best COD multiplayer we've gotten in this time. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section if that's something you want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on that next one.